Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. And if this is your first time here, my name is Brenda, and I do motivation Mondays, and sometimes I have done like just telling things about faith, and I talk about faith, and I talk about God, and things like that. And today, the motivation Monday topic is prayer and fasting. Um, I have done this several times. I have fasted and prayed. Sometimes I do it with food. You could fast food. You can fast. Sometimes it could be God telling you to fast to stay away from like maybe social media, maybe television. I have fasted television before. I have fasted, you know, um, social media before, and it's all about you know what to fast when you go to God about something. It could be something that you really need answers to, and He would ask you to fast and pray about it. And it could be something that you really 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 need an answer to, and you probably might not been getting that answer to it, and He's asking you to pray and fast. Like I said, I have fasted. It's been food. It's been a certain type of food. It's been maybe eating at a certain time of the day. It's been, staying away from social media, staying off the television, not watching certain things on television. But that's the things I have fasted. And I'm going to read a word from the Bible talking about fasting and praying. And the first one, I'm going to read two different scriptures. The first one is going to be Ezra, and it's chapter 8, verse 23. And this is the NLT version. Um, It say, "We have fasted and earnestly prayed that our God would take care of us, and He heard our prayers." He heard our prayers. So if you're sacrificing something, you're giving up something. Because some people hear sacrifice and like, oh, what, sacrifice? Well, you're giving up something to hear from God, to get closer to God. You really need Him to answer something that may be a regular prayer, or you doing a regular thing, it won't get answered. So sometimes it takes that doing both praying and fasting, giving up something for Him, you know. And then the second one is Matthew chapter 17 verses 20 through 21, and this is the NKJ version, the New King James version. So Jesus said to them, "Because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. However, this kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting." When you have unbelief, you have to have belief. You have to have that strong belief that something can get done. But you also, He's telling you, with able to move these mountains, to move whatever's going on in your life, something heavy going on in your life. In order to do that, in order for it to be removed, you have to do it with prayer and fasting. You have to give up something. Because, like I said, sometimes it takes more than just you praying about something. Sometimes it takes more than that. Sometimes it takes more than you just, oh, I'm just thinking it. Like, He said, at least, if you at least have a mustard seed of faith, you can move it, but with prayer and fasting. You got to have the prayer and fasting. So I encourage you, I motivate you to, yes, we praying. Right now, we should be praying all the time. That's something that should be a given. Wake up praying, go to bed praying. Throughout the day, we're praying. But when there's something that we really, really, really need answers to, he's saying, do that fasting with it. Things could be Man, when you do both, you do things are impossible that you think would be impossible to happen. It can happen. It could definitely happen. But he wants you to give up something for him. You know, what would you give up for God? That's what that fast should be. What can you give up for God? If you want God to answer this prayer for you, you need something deeply to happen. What are you going to give up for him? He could be. You never know what he asks you. You go to God about that. Go to God. Pray about God. What is it that you need me to give up? But for this to get answered, go to God about it, and He will definitely give you that answer. But you have to be patient, and you have to listen. You have to hear Him. He will give you. You will give you that answer, but you have to really be open to it. So that's my motivation for you today. Have a blessed day, and I pray that you all take heed to what I just said. Prayer and fasting. That is really the way to go. It really is. So thank you for listening today, and to share this word with someone that you know need it. And I pray that you got something out of it. All right. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Catch you next week.